Hello and welcome to Kicktalk Reboot. I'm Callum Corral. In today's programme we have match reports from the Ayrshire match of the day undoubtedly. It was father versus son in the management dugouts as Winton Rovers travelled to Kilwinning in Ayrshire District League clash. We also have action from the Stagecoach West of Scotland First Division, where Rutherglen were at home to Largs Thistle. But now it's on to today's results. Scottish Junior Cup quarter final. Halford 3, Pollock 1, Yoker 2, Linlithgow 3. New Coin Holdings Cup Round 2. Shettleston 2, Maybole 1. Cumbernauld 1, Glasgow Perthshire 1. Cumbernauld won 3-1 on penalties. Stagecoach Super League Premier Division. Arthley 0, Beath 0. Cumnock 0, Kilbirnie 0. Petershill 1, Auchinleck Talbot 2. Shotts Bunnacord 0, Glens 1. And Troon 1, Ovenmeadow 1. Stagecoach Super League First Division. Ovenvix 0, Greenock 0. Neilston 0, Robroy 1. Rutherglen 3, Largs 2. Thornywood 0, Ardale 1. And Stagecoach Ayrshire District League. Anbank 6, Kello 2. Dorrye 1, Lugar 2. Kilwinning 2, Winton 2. Muirkirk 1, Craigmark 0. Stagecoach Central District First. Dunnypace 3, Bellshill 1. Lanark 5, Larkhall 0. Lesmahagle 5, Benbub 2. Maryhill 5, Ashfield 0. Renfrew 1, Carluke 3. St Anthony's 0, Blantyre 1. Vale of Clyde 3, Wishaw 0. Stagecoach Central District 2nd. East Kilbride 0, Vale of Leven 1. Forth Wanderers 1, Johnsonborough 2. Newmains 1, Port Glasgow 2. St Roch's 4, Cambuslang 2. And now it's over to a Drossen Herald sports reporter, Stuart McConnell, who was at Abbey Park for the big match of the day.
Abbey Park, where the final score in the Stagecoach Ayrshire League match was Going Rangers 2, Drossen Winton Rovers 2. This was billed as the Battle of Strain v Strain, with Chris Strain Senior in the visiting dugout for Winton and Chris Strain Junior for Buffs and as the co-manager there. It started off at a frenetic pace and was to continue throughout the game. High tempo match, great advert for the District League with the 500 crowd. Kilwinning got off the perfect start in 5 minutes when Bradford shot home from 8 yards after a Ben Lewis cross had been panned away by the Winton goalie Michael Wardrop. Then an Isaac Kerr free kick was well saved by the former Medard goalie as it was a good start from Kilwinning. However, in 19 minutes it was all square. It was a sort of a free kick was headed home by Robbie Cochrane, former Largs man, from 8 yards, so that was a good finish. For that, Willett shot wide from 10 yards and 22 minutes, and a Bradford rocket hit the side netting and went wide 2 minutes later. Then Willett had his shot sort of across the face of goal in 28 minutes, and Willett again shot inches wide. The same player was tripped in the box 2 minutes later, but claims for penalty were waved away. It was a very even first half. Willett was tackled a quig in the edge of the box, although some felt that was a penalty in 32 minutes. The second half, Winton went ahead. It was a great finish from Ben Carson after he was set up by John Johnson, shooting home from 8 yards. After that, Brian Boylan shot over the top for Kilwinning in 54 minutes, and Willie McLaren's header just went over the bar. And now in 67 minutes it was all level again, and that was a great finish from Willie McLaren, the ex-Airdrie man. He bulleted the ball home from 8 yards after a Bradford rocket had been well saved by the goalie. And after this there were sort of some chances at both sides. Dean Agnew had a shot blocked for Buffs. Ben Lewis shot over the bar. Winton had quite a lot of play too, but they couldn't capitalise. Winton had a few players out for this match, and probably Buffs will be Ian Cashmore then came on as a sub to try and inject pace, but Didn't do too. It was a bit late in the game at this stage. Ben Lewis with a shot smothered the ward at 87 minutes. It ended even. It was honours even. Result keeps Kilwinning 3 points ahead of Winton. There was a better goal difference. Winton have 3 games left. They have 2. So for Abbey Park, where the final score in this Stagecoach District League match was Kilwinning Rangers 2, Rutherglen Winton Rovers 2. Stuart McConnell for Kicktalk.
And after the game, Stuart spoke to Chris Strain Jr. of Kilwinning Rangers.
Yeah, honours even, and Chris, and it was a kind of hard-fought game, and you must have felt when you get back into it 2-2, going on to win it.
I thought we played the most football in the game. I thought Winton came with a game plan to restrict us, and they did. But when we got the first goal, we looked as if we were going to go in and score 2 or 3, and then they scored with their first attack for a set play, which disappoints me. But and the momentum kind of swung to them at that point. We finished at half well, and at the start of the second half they scored a goal which I think we can defend better again from. But the character that we showed to get back into the game against a team who are very experienced and they know how to close out a game. When we got that second goal, it was a great finish for Willie McLaren, and then I thought there was only one team going to go and win the match for there, and I think anybody watching it decided the part a draw was the least we deserved for the game today. Still very much in our hands. I still think a point suits us better than does them. We've got 14 goals better than them, so we win our 2 games and we'll go and be champions. So that's the aim now, to go and win the 2 games.
And if you win one of them, you go up, is that right? Or is that maybe not as clear cut as that?
I don't know. I think Luger were down 1 now. They won?
They won 2-1, your dad will say. So.
Well, that's a disappointment, but I will go and win the 2 games and we're promoted. So just now we only need another win and we're promoted. They take a massive swing and goal difference for Luger to bring that back. But the next one for us is an important one. We've got the Ayrshire Cup next week, so it gives a wee break for the league. It's home to Darvel. It gives a wee break for the pressures of the league, because just now things are pressured, and it lets the boys maybe play with a bit of freedom.
Maybe looking to try and progress there too.
The priority for us is promotion, and we'll see how next week we'll take next week as it comes.
Who pleased you in the team? I mean, it was quite.
John Bradford was excellent today. John Bradford was tremendous. He used all his experience, held the ball up, brought others into play. Ben Lewis again is influential for us and did well. And to be honest, I didn't think there was a failure in our team, but John Bradford certainly was the exception in terms of the game, trying to get the ball down and bring people into play. So very pleased with John's performance, and he's been excellent over the last 4 weeks.
And Stuart then spoke to Winton Rovers manager Chris Strain Sr.
Right, so Chris, it was a hard-fought game and close one. There wasn't much.
I don't think there's much between the teams, to be honest. We've came here and it's a hard place to go. They've been scoring a lot of goals. We've got our noses in front, and I felt we were slack with the goal, the equaliser, the last goal. We were a bit slack. I also felt the referee turned us down for a penalty in the first half with Jared. Jared Willett. I thought that was a Stonewall penalty. I think the referee's actually admitted that he thinks it was a penalty. Why he's not gave it, I don't know.
I think you said beforehand that a draw would probably suit both teams.
Well, I think it does. I think it really does. I think Luger won 2-1 today, but I think they came up 1-2-1. But where were they today?
They were at Dalry. They were losing at half time. But
did you hear they've won 2-1, I think. But we've just got to keep plugging away and keep. Now we need to get some points. I think probably they'll look at that and think we played for that way. But I think you can see the 2 teams wanted to win the day.
How did you see it? I mean, it was a good performance from your team, was it?
Yeah, we gave a bit. We gave a bit in the second half. We gave a bit of territorial away by allowing John Bradford to come off with 2 centre backs. We were in there. We've discussed that. He was getting far too much room to get the ball down and turn and bring people into the game, and it put us a wee bit in the back foot. But if we'd got a wee grip of that, then it would have been different. But we'll settle for that. Okay, but well done.
What pleased you with the performance? I think performances in the team.
I think the fighting qualities were there. I mean, we were very short today. Like Caddis, Turner, Billy come off after 5 minutes. Matt Bennett was playing the painkillers. So we were very short today in players. So to take 3-4 players out of our team is quite a bit.
You're unbeaten against Kilwinning this season.
We're unbeaten, and we've got to be happy with that. But we think Kilwinning will maybe look at that and say, well, they were short of players today, and we're a wee bit I think they might feel, you know, that
lost opportunity.
A lost opportunity for them. But we can be happy with it.
What is it now? And who did you impress with in the team? Do you think was it?
I think we played well as a team. I think it's all going to be down to a teamwork there and grafting hard. Obviously, Ben Carson fell in there,
scored a good goal as well.
Scores a goal, you know, where he's not an actual striker. And the reason we done that, we felt Cashmore's come back. He's come back off. He's come off an injury and he's not 100% fit. So we didn't want to put him on. And then, you know, in the last 20 minutes you've got to take him off when it's a goal scorer. So we felt that it was better to keep him.
You're in a good position, though, aren't you?
I think we are. I think we're
down to winning your last.
If we win,
two games.
If we win, I think we've got Dalry, Muirkirk, and Darvel. We've got 3 games. So I think we've got to look for taking match. Right, okay, we've got to take points. We've got to take the 3 points for the games.
And thanks very much to Stuart McConnell for his reports from Abbey Park. I was at New Southcroft Park, where the score was Rutherglen 3, Largs Thistle 2. Mid-table Rutherglen secured a narrow victory over Basement Boys Thistle in a dramatic encounter in the Stagecoach Super First Division. Largs has started brightly, but it was Rutherglen who notched an early lead after a deep free kick from Welsh found Des McLaughlin, who glanced a looping header into the top right corner from 10 yards. 1-0, only 3 minutes on the clock. Largs skipper Struthers fired wildly over, while their new signing Willie Kinneborough made a crucial interception to deny McNeil when through in goal. And Rutherglen made it 2-0 on the 26th minute. A quality finish from McLaughlin with a half volley launched into the bottom right corner after a high ball into the box from the right. Largs pulled a goal back in 32 minutes. It was a giant throw from Ian Fisher into the penalty box, and it was picked up by Graham Muir. He managed to divert the ball past some defenders to fire past the Rutherglen keeper. However, the home side missed a big opportunity to go 3-1 up. We will never know how Ross McNeil missed his opportunity. He zipped through in goal after beating Largs keeper Ross Lundy. It was on the angle, but he somehow missed the net with the goal gaping. So that was a let-off for Thistle, who were perhaps needing a touch of luck, but Rutherglen did restore their 2-goal advantage early in the second half, and it was a disappointing goal for Largs to lose. Hutchison and Esplin combined to set up a Neil on the right wing, and he cut across before firing in a curling shot which appeared to catch Thistle keeper Ross Lundy unsighted as it crept into the bottom left corner on 54 minutes. But Largs kept on fighting. They reduced the deficit to 3-2 when they were awarded a spot kick on the 63rd minute. Struthers scored from the spot. Rutherglen's Mark Russell took his protest too far when the penalty was awarded, and he was ordered off by the referee. Largs tried as they might to get into attacking positions with aerial attacks, including long throws deployed by Fisher, but they couldn't find a way back into this match. And it was really all over for them when they were reduced to 10. Graham Muir saw red for a high challenge, although I thought he moved his foot down just in the nick of time. Glencairn held off the Thistle challenge to collect full points, while Largs now have the proverbial mountain to climb in bottom spot, with 12 points and 10 games still to play, and with 4 teams getting jettisoned to the District League at the end of the season, I don't think many teams would fancy being in Largs Thistle's shoes right now. But as for Rutherglen, they are looking up the way after their victory. They are now only 2 points off a third place playoff spot. So, the final score at New Southcroft Park was Rutherglen 3, Largs Thistle 2. And that's it for Kicktalk this week. Thank you for joining us, and goodbye.